Viterbo men's soccer opens up the 2018 season on the road at Mount Mercy University on August 25th. To help preview the season, we have first-year head men's soccer coach Luke Dunn. Luke, for those who don't know you, tell us a little about your soccer background and how you made your way to Viterbo.
Okay. I grew up being a basketball player and got a bit of a late start for playing soccer. Really started my high school career mainly to stay in shape with basketball. Instantly fell in love with the sport. Went through the whole recruiting process and ended up at Valparaiso University in northwestern Indiana. Played there for 4 years. Finished my degree up in 5 years. In that 5th year when I was there, I joined the coaching staff as like a student assistant. So really kind of got my feet wet during that point of time in the coaching world. Went on to graduate school at Trine University where I was a graduate assistant with the men's and women's soccer team. Finished up there and moved to Purdue Northwest, back in Northwest Indiana, working with the men's soccer team as the assistant coach, and now here in Viterbo.
It's interesting how a sport that you used for a training can end up being your career.
Yeah.
It's a great story. So tell me about your first couple weeks, first couple practices with the team. What are some memorable takeaways from getting to know some of the players, getting to know some of the teammates?
Really what stood out to me is the work rate of the team and just how quickly they've kind of bought in to what I've tried to bring to the team. They every day show up ready to practice and ready to get to work. There's no trying to convince them on my part or pull teeth or anything like that. It's a really easy group to work with as far as that's concerned, and it's make it so we can just focus on soccer. We don't have to kind of build in work ethic or thing like that for these guys. It's already there for them, and they just have made it very easy to focus on the soccer side of things.
One of your key returning players is senior coach Yoshi Kagasav, who got second team all-conference last year. How is his senior leadership put him in a position to be a leader for this team?
So Yoshi has been great since day one and a big help to me both on and off the field. He's someone that I've kind of leaned on to ask maybe what has happened in the past, how things have gone with stuff like laundry duty, getting team gear to and from practice, getting water to and from practice, simple things like that you have to figure out, and he's made that much easier for that transition for myself. He's someone who's experienced in college soccer, so on the field but also off the field, even with things like traveling to hotels, staying overnight in hotels, meals on the road, things like that, where some of the freshmen and younger guys may not be real familiar with it, so he can be a great resource for them as far as that is concerned. And then obviously on the field, from his awards and recognitions he's received, he's a very high quality player, and that's very valuable in itself, and it's great to have him on our side of the field instead of the other side. So
it sounds like he's not only a resource to his teammates, but also to you as your first-year head coach.
Absolutely.
So every head coach has a team philosophy or a way they build the culture in the team. What is your philosophy for building culture here at Viterbo?
So what we've really worked on is creating a professional team culture here, a very hard-working culture where we're very focused on what we're doing. I think we've done a really good job at that so far, so just want to continue building upon that. And then I've worked on creating a family culture within the team of where, with a family, it doesn't always go right. Things, you have your issues, you have your problems, you butt heads sometimes. And that's part of being a family, but that doesn't change, how you support each other and having each other's back, things like that. So we know we're going to have our highs, we're going to have our lows, but it's just about going through them together and working through whatever we're facing together as a team, and just supporting one another.
Right, that's a great mindset going into the season. So for your first couple of weeks, what's been your takeaways from how the team has worked, has acted, and what can fans expect when they see them on the field?
So the biggest takeaway for me is just kind of, as mentioned earlier, a very hard-working group of guys. It's made it fun. The training sessions are fun. They're getting after it. They're pushing themselves. They're pushing their teammates, working hard. It's a fun group of guys, very personable. You're not worried about behavior issues or anything like that. It's a good group of guys to work with. And then been impressed by some of the freshmen coming in as well. I think it's always hard transitioning from high school to college, and I think they've handled that transition really well, and both on and off the field. It's made it so, the other guys, they can't slack off or anything like that. The freshmen are playing well, and it's pushing them to also, play hard and put in the work and everything else. So
We're excited to see him on the field.
Yeah.
Coming up soon. The V-Hawks open up the season on the road at Mount Mercy University on August 25th. And they'll open up at home again September 16th versus Carleton College at 2 p.m. right here at the Viterbo Outdoor Athletic Complex. Thanks for joining us, Luke, and thank you for listening.